Well, hello there, and welcome back to my Fallout Sonora playthrough. Today, we're going to become an Arizona Ranger. I'm at the Parker Dam, which is the headquarters for the Ranger faction. To become an Arizona Ranger, we're going to need to finish a bunch of quests for the locals and then request permission from the general to join. Ultimately, we are also here to create a alliance with the Rangers. So I did some research off screen, and I did confirm that you can either ally with the Brotherhood of Steel or with the Rangers, or you can choose to destroy both factions for the main quest. The main reason I picked the Rangers is that I want to see the unique armor that they give you when you join their faction. So let's continue where we left off yesterday. So there's going to be a guy up here, a cadet we can do a quest for. It's a pretty easy quest. I believe the guy, I think this is the guy right here. Cadet Presley. So, I'm not sure if I gotta talk to him first or do I have to talk to Ranger Agatha. I'm gonna talk to her real quick. You see a formidable woman in combat gear. Her stern military demeanor is accentuated by a cropped, stiff haircut and a rugged voice. Can I ask you a question? Civilians aren't meant to wander around the base aimlessly. Got a question? Head to the information center. It's that building by the road. Got it. So you're the one who got the cadets all riled up with your bike, huh? Where'd you get it? Well, I guess it was a gift. If you say so, gotta take your word for it. Well, what is it, Wander? Let's see. So I do know that once you join the Rangers, you can get some training from this lady. It's not very useful for me since my unarmed skill is pretty... So you can get combat training. You can choose whether you want to increase your light weaponry skill or heavy weaponry skill, or your unarmed skill. I think those are the skills that she can train. Can I ask you a few questions? What do you do here? Lately, I've been running basic training for the cadets. A veteran dealing with rookies. I've done my share fighting. Time to pass on the skills to the young ones. Where did you get that combat armor? I do need better armor. It was a trophy from a combat op. Had to repaint it so I wouldn't be mistaken for an enemy. So I think, So I think that model is the combat armor. All right, what do those stripes mean? Veteran service, son. When a ranger has been dispensing justice in the wasteland long enough, they get this mark of distinction. I've earned mine over many years. Alright, so that's pretty much all I really want to ask her. You see a cadet? Word is the general's covered in hair, that's why he's always wearing that duster. Oh, okay. We'll be talking to the general later. You see a young cadet in a clearly unhappy mood. He is sitting like he is waiting for something and kicks the rubbish near his feet to relieve tension from time to time. Why aren't you in line? Captain Agatha reprimanded me for insubordination. What's it to you? You've got quite the chip on your shoulder, don't you? Damn, I was just tired of these pointless drills. I want real field missions, not pretending to shoot coyotes on caravan routes. Looks like you have a lot of ambition, buddy. maybe so, but I think waiting 3 more years for the first real challenge is pointless. If Commander Agatha doesn't return my equipment and doesn't send me on a mission soon, I'll just head out with a goddamn spear. Whatever you say in this meantime, I'm going to speak with your commander. So let's help this dude out. So this dude, he's I think this guy is a teenager. And apparently he's a recruit. He wants to see some action. So let's help him out. Why won't you let Cadet Presley go on missions? You took a rifle from the warehouse, and even if he's ready to hold a rifle, he needs to be knocked down a peg. That goes for many cadets. So he's too headstrong. More like ambitious and impatient. Rangers like that don't last long and usually meet a bad end. Maybe you're just too hard on him. And what? Should I coddle him? That's not how you turn teens into warriors. If he can't handle this pressure, he's not cut out to be a full-fledged ranger. Why not give him a chance to prove himself? I let him go so he can get a dose of reality. But I can't reverse the decision from the other cadets without losing respect, understand? So I believe this is a speech check. I forget how much speech you need. I want to say you probably need like 80 speech to convince her or something. Maybe you're just being too hard on him. Okay. So let's see. I think I gotta go down and talk to Commander Hellman. I think he'll let this dude go on a mission. Let me see. Okay, wait. Why did you take the rifle from the warehouse? Weapons are only given out for missions and drills only. And you have to conserve ammo. I want to take the rifle and head to the Geyer's Wash Cave. But the quartermaster figured out my plan quickly. So why is he going there? Locals say that there's a lot of rodents living in that cave, and they are seriously harming the villagers. But the Rangers are too busy to deal with such small things. And the commander refused to send cadets since they say we're not ready. I want to solve the problem alone, myself, to show those stubborn old people how wrong they are. We should be doing something, not fooling around in the training room. Your dedication demands respect. Okay, so... Alright, so I think I gotta go and talk to Agatha, I think. Alright, well, what is it, Wanderer? You know, maybe I could take Cadet Presley out under the guise of an escort. I don't see why you're sticking your nose in, but maybe it's for the best. I'll assign Presley to escort you and make sure he gets his gear back. Great, I'll tell him. Okay, so I don't have to go and talk to Commander Hellman or Helford, whatever the dude's name is. What? About that cave, maybe we could head out together. Really? What's it to you? Why risk your own hide? I want in on the action too. It'll be fun. For sure, but they don't let us use serious weapons. Saving ammo and shooting air guns is only good for dead targets. So? Right? So what? But I can't go without weapons. The order for your gear is already on the quartermaster's desk, thanks to me. What? How'd you manage that? Awesome. I'm heading to the supply room right now. You get ready too. Meet you outside by the info center. See you later. Alright, so that was pretty what's in these lockers? Oh, I can't. Maybe I gotta beat a ranger first before I can loot those. Alright, so he said he's waiting for me at the whatchamacallit, the information center. Alright, there he is. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in my trunk. I don't need all this. Put away that. What's this? Mission to quartz. I don't think this really weighs anything. I'll put it in my trunk anyways. Let's put this back. I don't need this anymore. I think later on I'm going to need another rope. So I'm going to pick that up. Wait, this gun. I'll sell all this stuff later. Just don't need it with me at the moment. Alright, so that's going to be everything. I don't need 2 boots. Okay, so we got plenty of food. So we're ready to go on this very dangerous mission. Spoiler, it's not a very dangerous mission. I'm ready to move out. You? What do you think we should take? It'll be dark in the cave. We should take a couple of flares, and there is likely to be a lot of pig rats. Alone, they're weak, but together they could be a problem. Best weapon against such a group is shotgun. Though to be honest, I have absolutely no idea where we could get one. Well, doesn't the quartermaster have one? Didn't he take a weapon from the quartermaster? Alright, then we move out. Let's go. The mountain shack is in front of us, but we need to find the entrance to the cave first. Alright, well... Oh, there's a little kid here. You see a child. Hey there, have you come to help us get rid of the pest? Yes, I have. Came here to do that. So I guess this is his house. He lives here with, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Milton. We may not have much to offer, but you won't leave us at the mercy of those cursed pig rats, will you? Yeah, we're going to take care of them. Okay, so I think there's going to be some food we can pick up. So this guy here, he's not going to be very useful. I believe this guy's considered a temporary companion. Let's see. He can't carry anything. Does he have a... Oh, there we go. He has a revolver and no armor. Okay, so he's pretty terrible. Oh, what do you know about the Milton family? I've never seen this. Why do you care? Well, they're regular. They're poor and they live here. They survive on fishing and gathering. Not much to say about them. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let me go and eat some of this stuff. Alright, that's good enough. There's gonna be some more fruit up here. Let's take that. Alright, here's the cave. So it looks like there's gonna be some pig rats in here. I can kill these things in one hit, so I know how to kill this thing in one hit. Nat Ani. I guess this is the boss or something. Yeah, it's 48 HP. And thanks for the follow on Twitch, Jossie Yay. I appreciate it. Alright. I'm just going to go and kill these things real quick. It shouldn't take too long to kill all these things. let's just make our way up on this left side. Beasts like this have no place around people. We did it. I'll cut that pig's head off and show it to the old guys on the base. They'll see that I'm ready for serious assignments. Is that the only reason you wanted to do this hunt? Of course. Why else would I help those bums? They're useless, and they won't give you any rewards or raise your rank, no matter what you do, but for this kind of deed, I'll get a double ration minimum. Ha. Let's get out of this place. So we didn't really get a whole bunch for doing that. Thanks for the subscription on YouTube, Merlin's Wand. I'm going to finish up and kill the rest of these pig rats. Still not sure what Wasteland Gum does. I'm just going to leave it there. This motherfucker shot me. Alright, well, I did say this dude wasn't going to be very useful. Well, I do have some healing items on me, so let me go ahead and take some of them. Might as well take all these larvas. Wait, there's a bandit. Where? There's a bandit in our home. He's got a gun and he's tied up my mom and dad. Please, you have to save them. So it seems like while we're in the cave, a bandit came and took over this kid's house. Stay here, we'll go investigate. What? What is this, a joke? I didn't expect a fight with a bandit when I was coming here. What's the matter, cadet? You were just reveling in blood, cutting off a pig rat heads, a couple of minutes ago. But that's different. Oh, damn it. What shitty timing. What do we do now? Well, we have to act. Now, if we wait for help, he'll just run away or prepare for a siege. Someone would likely die in that case. Exactly. Right now, the odds are stacked in our favor. He isn't expecting us to show up, but still, we should be careful. Man, isn't an animal? He's smarter. Okay. So yeah, he's going to be smarter than an animal. Hold up. What is this? What else does this kid say? Please save my parents. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, old man, feeling lucky. Hold it right there. Hands where I can see him. You're surrounded. Surrender before you regret it. He pauses to consider for a moment, then flees. Yeah, get lost. So I guess if you're under level for this part, I think he'll attack you or something. but we're at level 13 or something, so we're good. We can't thank you enough for saving us. You have earned my respect. We owe you our lives. If not for you, he would have killed us. Okay, well, that's our good deed for the day. So how do we leave? Why did he do that? Are you okay? I don't know. This bandit, he had a weapon. He could have found another way to survive, but he attacked a defenseless family. Why did he do that? He didn't know of any other way. So, I believe things are like that throughout the wasteland. I'm not any better, right? Now, I see why we had to go through all the drills at the base. Why we weren't yet allowed to do serious assignments. I'll take what the veterans say more seriously from now on. You became a bit wiser thanks to this sortie. Goodbye, cadet. Yep, he's definitely learned something. And we got 1,000 experience points just for doing that. That was a very easy quest. Okay. I'm just taking a look at my notes here. So, next thing I want to do, I want to go over here. Apparently there's a cemetery near the radio station. So I'm gonna go and get an artifact from there. Yep, there's a cemetery down here. Let's go and talk to this guy first. You see an old man standing thoughtfully in front of a grave. Eh? What do you want from me? Who are you, old man? Old man? I'm barely 40. I look like I've been here since the world began, don't I? I'm a farmer. Got a patch of land about 2 miles from here. So you're not with the Rangers? Don't be ridiculous. What kind of ranger would I be at my age? With these dirty hands? My job's to tend to the farm, not chase down raiders. I passed the farm on my way here. There are a few farms and ranches around here. The rangers watch over us, but they take their cut of the crops. Sometimes they leave us just the scraps to live on. But things are getting better. The land's slowly recovering from the big fallout. The fallout? The general once told me over a cup of tea, when the nukes dropped 100 years ago, these lands were covered in radioactive clouds. Clouds that rained fallout. The clouds came from the west, east, and south, depending on the wind. It was bad everywhere back then. They say the land was barren for generations. Only the cacti could keep their life cycle going, with their deep roots. And only now is the land starting to come back. Okay, so whose graves are these? The Rangers bury their own by an old tradition. They bury them in the ground. They put a bullet in the grave, usually a revolver round. If there ain't a revolver, any bullet will do. If there ain't even that, they use a casing or a spent round. This is their way of saying that even in death, you shouldn't lose your spirit. Got it. So these are the graves of fallen Rangers. So this dude is supposed to leave. Did I miss the dialogue? Okay, yeah. So I missed the dialogue option. What does an old man do at a graveyard? Obviously, I'm here to remember the old days. This is my son's grave. The inscription on the cross is nearly gone, but I still have enough sense to remember his name and where he's buried. Tell me how he died. Young folks are impatient. Work in the fields, tire them out, but the land only gives its bounty to those who work hard for years. Same with my Jacob. He left for the Rangers to avoid farm work. The first skirmish with the raiders during the patrol took his life. Do you blame the Rangers for that? I push away those thoughts. The Rangers do a noble thing. They bring order to the wasteland. Yep, people die in the process. You can't please everyone. Help one and you hurt another. That's the true face of justice. Don't mind me. So now he walks away. So I believe this grave has the ancient relic. So if you do try to dig up these graves while this dude is here, he'll get hostile towards you and try to attack you, along with the Rangers up here. Alright, so he should be gone now. Let me save here. Nope, I was wrong. So, maybe the relic is in this one? Let me see. Nothing. Okay, maybe it's this one. I could have sworn the relic was in this grave. Maybe it's in this one. Maybe it's randomized every time you come on the map. There we go. So we got an ancient relic. Let's check it out. A hollow disk with a game for very fast computers. So this is, we can use this ancient relic to increase our gambling by 10 points. All we have to do is we got to find a computer and use that ancient relic on it. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the base and use this ancient relic real quick. They should have a computer back here somewhere. All right, here we go. Here's a computer. Let's use this. Access denied. Okay, so I think I gotta use science on this to get access. Then I can use the hollow disk. Okay, so the game turned out to be quite exciting. You have increased your gambling skill by 10 points. And we are at 58% as far as gambling. I might as well check out this computer. So we can learn some information about what the Rangers have on the local towns and I think factions from this computer. Alright, so let's see. Ranger dossier. Okay, select the directory. So we can learn about the Jackals here. The Jackals are a tribe of cannibalistic raiders in the Mojave Wasteland. Little is known about their history and daily life as they are extremely hostile to outsiders. There are over a dozen clans, each with their own territory and rules. All practice cannibalism. Okay, the Jackals are a major threat to travelers between the north and south. They are skilled and cunning manhunters, dangerous even to a trained ranger. The Council of Elders have decreed that the tribe must be eliminated. So we'll be facing off against the Jackals in a little bit. We can learn more about the villa, the Red Menace. The Followers of Fire are a cult that worship nuclear power and old world technology. The cult is in decline under persecution. Their main base was presumably destroyed by an underground nuclear explosion Details are scarce. Currently, only individual factions pose a danger, preying on previously friendly settlements or engaging in open banditry. So I believe if we didn't blow up their headquarters in Phoenix, that's probably going to say something different. Threat from the south. What is this? Scouts report a mysterious organization in the south. Assessment is impossible due to a lack of information. So the threat is going to be the Brotherhood of Steel. We're going to have a quest later on that requires us to go and kind of scout the area to the south. All right, so I guess might as well take a look at the villa. A secluded I've never seen this word. Agrarian community practicing subsistence farming. They avoid contact with outsiders and remain neutral in external affairs. The villagers have great potential for the Rangers, but they have categorically refused to pact. We should work on establishing friendly relations with this settlement. Alright, so we are done here. Apparently we don't get experience for reading that. Over here's the general. I'll talk to him later. But first I'm going to do more quests. So I'm going to go back to Commander Helford. He's got a couple quests we can do. Wow, that looks so nice. You can see the bridge here. You can see the depth of the bridge. Gotta put this away before I talk to him. What can I do for you? Okay, I like to keep helping the Rangers. That's the spirit. We can always use more hands, legs, and eyes. I can help with long-range scouting. That would be immensely helpful. We lost contact with one of our scout groups in the Mojave Desert to the north. No one available for a rescue operation right now. Investigate their whereabouts. I'll do my best to find them. Waiting your report. So, you got any more stuff for me? Looking for someone to handle negotiations. Got just the task. We were expecting refugees from the east, but they're headed for Garage City instead. Since you're likely headed there, find out why they changed course. Alright, I'll see what's going on. So I think all in all, we're going to be getting 3 quests from him. I plan to stay close to the base. Any nearby task? There are reports of some kind of sickness in the aqueducts. The community on the banks of the Colorado, a little way east of here. Investigate and see how we can assist. I'm on it. Alright, so the easiest, the quickest and easiest one to do would be the sickness quest. We gotta investigate a sickness in this town here. So let me see if I can figure out which dude I gotta talk to. I think I gotta talk to the guy up in here, in this shack. Nope, I'm wrong. I think I gotta go and talk to the guy in this shack. Yeah, so this dude is sick. What is this? Irradiated Nuka-Cola. Okay, so that's going to be a clue as to why he's sick. A sickly villager stands before you, suffering from thirst, profuse sweating, shivering, and difficulty breathing. How you feeling, pal? Cough, cough, slowly on the mend. Yesterday it was tough and it was touch and go, I tell ya. Alright. Any idea what brought this on? Can't rightly say. Ate the usual fish. visited the same spots as ever. Could someone else have passed it on to you? Could be. Cough, cough. But then others would be sick too. Alright. So, I need to pinpoint the cause. Mind if I give you a once-over? Sure thing. Strip down or... Yep. I guess we're doing a strip search of him or something. I don't know why he needs to be naked. Your diagnosis confirms the patient is afflicted with radiation sickness. Okay, looks like you've been hit hard by radiation exposure. What? How? Ain't no radiation sources around these parts. You likely consumed whatever it was. What have you eaten lately? Just the usual fish and communal bread. Oh, and some Nuka-Cola from Flick. Could a couple bottles have done this? It's a possibility. I'll look into it. Alright, so now we gotta go and question Flick. Apparently he's selling people irradiated Nuka-Cola. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the commander first. I gotta report what's happening. About those tasks. I've discovered the cause of the sickness. Flick's radioactive goods. Flick's selling radioactive stuff? There have been rumors, but no one could ever prove his guilt. He won't escape this time. Right. Flick's already headed out into the wasteland with his crew. Catch him before he gets too far. Deal with his radiated goods by any means necessary. Got it. So, does that mean I gotta arrest him or just take his goods? So here he is with his Brahmin and his bodyguard. Alright, what can I do for you? Ranger sent you? You sound worried. You know you're wanted, right? Yeah, I know. But prove that sickness is from irradiated cola. Besides, my goods are clean. Got it? Everyone says that. How about a rad check with a Geiger counter then? Hell no. Ain't letting you near my goods. Back away from the cart. Okay, so there is a peaceful way to get him to give us his radioactive Nuka-Cola. You can just buy it from him. So I'm going to do that. Let's take this. I'll sell him all this stuff. Should be enough to get his tainted Nuka-Cola. Leave me be. Not giving up my goods. I could take all your irradiated Nuka-Cola off your hands. That'll cost a heap of caps. But I'm always up for trading trash for treasure. Show me what you got. Okay, so I think... How much is... Oh, that's 86 caps, so I should be able to afford that. Yep, there we go. Take care. Alright, so mission complete. About those tasks. Flick's lost his goods, a lesson he won't soon forget. Excellent job. Flick's a troublesome figure, but indispensable as a trader. It's fortunate he only lost his goods. Here, take these supplies as thanks. He hands over 2 stim packs and an antidote. You can sell them if you don't need them. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need those. Alright, so that's one of the 3 quests completed. Let's go ahead and put this away. Alright. So what's the next quest? Locate the missing reconnaissance party in the northern desert and investigate what happened to the refugees in Garage City. Okay, so it looks like, let me see. All right, I'm gonna need a radio for this quest. So I'm gonna need to go to Garage City. And actually, since I'm going to Garage City, I need to go to Flagstaff too, because I still got this flag. I gotta give this flag to the bartender in Flagstaff. Okay, so let's go here, then to Flagstaff. You wish to encounter an escaped criminal? No. Alright, what time is it? 22, okay. So once I give this flag to the bartender here, I believe he'll give us a discount on his items here. Hold on, I gotta find the dialogue option. Okay, here we go. You know what your bar's missing? What's that? A patriotic flag on the wall, and lucky for you, I've got one here. Well, I'll be damned. Thought these old flags were long gone. You've got a deal. I'll trade this carbine for the Arizona... Oh, I was wrong. I guess he gives us a gun. It's in good condition, but ammo's scarce around here. Sounds like a deal. Alright, you're welcome. Nice doing business. Ooh, a Winchester. A model 2073 Winchester rifle with a lever action and tubular magazine. One of the last models. Huh. Okay. So let me go ahead and... How much does this sell for? Oh, okay. $453. Okay, I'm gonna sell this guy some stuff real quick. I want to pick up that money and that stim pack. I guess I can sell him this stuff. And sell that. Brahmin sausages. Might as well take that. What else can I get from him? I guess I can get the food. Might as well. It is healing after all. Alright, so that's good enough. It's probably going to be the last time I go and see that bartender. I don't think there's really anything else for me to do here in Flagstaff. Okay. That's pretty much it. Alright, so let's go to Garage City. Let me save first. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and talk to the refugees. I believe that refugees are going to be living in the shacks. Nice piece you've got on your arm. Is that a computer? I've never seen anything like it. I hear you've got some refugees. Yeah, they settled in an abandoned cabin in the residential area. It's across from the hydroponics hangar, but I don't think they'll stay long. Why? There's no work for them, and not everyone can make it in a place like this. Thanks, I'll look for them there. So that's where we learn of the location of the refugees. Let's go ahead and give them a visit. So this is one of the refugees. Appears seeing a wild set of eyes stare at you from under dirty curls. What do you want? What do you want, eh? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. What do you want? I haven't eaten for 2 days. They're kicking me out of this city. Give me something to eat or leave me alone. Okay, I'll see if I have anything in my backpack. Let's give him this iguana on a stick. Are you really just giving this to me? Thanks for the food. How can I thank you? So, what are you doing in this town? We're running from trouble. Terrible things are happening in the southeast. Power is changing in the cities. People are being enslaved. Farmers are being driven from their rightful lands. We hope to find safety in the Rangers' territory. But they turned out to be no better. How did you manage to cross the desert? It was a real brutal ordeal. It was cold at night and so hot during the day that we fried lizards right on the rocks. Damn. We made most of the distance in the evenings and early mornings. At times it seemed like we wouldn't survive. We definitely won't survive a second trip like that. Yeah, it's an unforgiving land. Thanks for the food. How can I thank you? What happened with the Rangers? Rangers? Huh. We were told that they protect law and order, but in reality, they're just ordinary raiders. What made you think like that? First, they took everything of value from us, and then they told us to get off their land. But why would they drive you away? Look at these rags. There's nothing to take from us. We're poor refugees, and have neither the strength nor the desire to work for them as free slaves. They don't need us, so they drove us away like useless trash. How do you know it was the Rangers? One of them showed a badge. Besides, the raiders won't have driven us away. The raiders wouldn't have driven us away. They would have just robbed or killed us. So apparently a group of Rangers robbed these people. I need to find these Rangers. Find them. For what? Don't tempt fate. They'll rob or kill you. I'll deal with them, just show me the way. No, I'm too weak to travel. I need to recover for a while before any journey. Fair enough, here's 20 caps. Use them to buy food at the bar. Okay. So we are teleported to a new location. The rangers seem to maintain this water pump. It's still functioning, at least. I guess it doesn't really look oh, here's the water pump. Okay, I guess we just go in. Hold up. Let me take out my weapons. It looks like they have the ranger symbol on the side of their building. Oh, you see a bandit. You see a bandit. You see a figure who's almost, but not quite, a ranger. You see a man who resembles a ranger, but something's off. Oh, so it's possible that these people are pretending to be rangers. Hold up. You're in ranger territory. What's your business here? Maybe I'm looking for you. Have you been robbing travelers posing as a ranger? I am a ranger. I got the badge right here. And I'm not stealing, just collecting dues for crossing borders. It's how I make a living. You'll be paying up too, by the way. You're not a ranger. A true ranger wouldn't extort money like a common raider. Law and order. Empty words. Rangers come in, claim territory, and squeeze folks dry. How's what I'm doing any different? If they steal, so will we. People get protection in exchange, and there's always another place to go. People are just pawns to them, understand? No one's got each other's backs. Rangers promised defense from raiders, but where were they when my town was raided? Maybe they were occupied somewhere else? Supposed to make me feel better? For 2 years, they taxed us to the bone. We starved. They didn't care. And of course, they took the best weapons for themselves. Ones that might have kept those raiders at bay if we had them. That's a sad story. Must have made you real bitter. No shit. And don't think I'll just let you off. Give me all your stuff and your clothes. Why does he want my clothes? Well, that's not happening. Okay, come on. I understand you. My own village was raided by slavers. I think I heard something about that. So we're both victims. Exactly, you're going to be my next victim. Say your last words, loser, so we could kill them. Or I'm just going to speech past these guys. That's right. Don't go after any more civilians. They're innocent, like us. You're targeting the wrong people. I know. But what can we do? We survive outside the law. We have nowhere to go. How about hunting animals or protecting caravans? You can always find a way. My gang and I have been talking this over. We're tired of living like this. There aren't many people in these wastes, and the risks just keep getting bigger. It's time for a change. The badge? Yeah, sure, take it. It's worthless to me anyways. Apparently he had a badge on him. You're making a wise decision. Yeah, scram before I change my mind. Alright, I'm going. So apparently he had this badge on him, the Ranger badge. A badge that ended up in the wrong hands. I guess he'll leave. Oops, I do not want to do that. So we convinced him to turn over a new leaf. I don't really want that stuff. Alright, so that's one of the quests done for Commander Helford. We just got to go and turn that stuff in. Alright, so let's see. What's the other one? Rangers. Locate the missing reconnaissance party in the northern desert. Alright, so for that quest, this is why I took the radio with me. We have to use the radio near Garage City. A slight static crackles from the speaker. Scan the general frequency. You only hear white noise. Change frequency. Okay. That's weird. Okay, maybe I gotta talk to this guy about the jackals. You mentioned some jackals. Who are they? A tribe of savages that lives in the desert, but we don't know much about them. All we know is that they're cunning sons of bitches, luring weak travelers into traps or ambushing them. Why not wipe them out? We would love to, but we don't know where they're based. Know where their main camp is? No, I don't. Enough talk. Okay. So what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to use the radio to find out the location of the jackals. Maybe I gotta be closer to where they're located. Okay, let's try this again. Nope. Okay, maybe I gotta go back to the Parker Dam and turn in these quests. Or this one quest. What can I do for you? About those tasks. Found the refugees in Garage City. They were intimidated by someone posing as a ranger. Someone impersonating us? Exactly. Here's the imposter's badge. He won't cause any more trouble. Criminals stoop to any load to achieve their goals. I'm sure he had plenty of justifications for his actions. Yeah. I hate that you don't get any money for doing these quests. But apparently the Rangers, they don't deal in caps. They just trade stuff. Thanks for lightening our workload a little. Glad to be of assistance. So... Alright, so how do I track the missing patrol? You could radio for the last known position, ask around nearby settlements, or venture into the desert and hope for the best. I hope it doesn't come to that. Wandering blind doesn't sound fun. So I do know where the missing patrol is. You don't really need to use the radio to find their location. You can just stumble upon it on the map. Let me go and talk to this lady here. Maybe she'll give us some information. Okay, what's this place all about? Okay, so she doesn't have any information about the missing reconnaissance team. So I'm going to go back to Garage City and try it again. Try using this radio. And I need to charge up my motorcycle. Alright, so let's try it again. There we go. Oh, jackals have trapped. The jackals have us trapped. We need help urgently. I hear you. Commander Helford sent me to help. Where are you? Damn, finally. Listen, the jackals have trapped us. We can't get out of here. Help us. And we won't forget it. Here are the coordinates north of Garage City. Be careful and bring more people. Damn, they're coming. Signal lost. Hang in there, Ranger. Help is on the way. Alright, so we don't need this anymore. So yep, the Jackal's location is north of Garage City. Let's go and make our way there. This place appears abandoned, but something about it feels unsettling. So, from what I've read online about this place is booby-trapped. So this main building here, there's traps everywhere, so the easiest way to get into the Jackal's hideout would be to go to this ventilation shaft here and use a rope to climb down. Oh wait, I already do have a rope. A dark shaft leading into the unknown. Smells of rot and decay. The shaft goes deep into the darkness. A damp, musty smell comes from it. Let's use a rope. I really like how this total conversion mod, you're using ropes and shovels more and crowbars more, and you're using all these other skills that you really don't use in Fallout 2. Like, we're using our trap skill more, our doctor skill. Sneak is more useful. That's one thing I like about this mod. Okay, you descend into the darkness. So here is the Jackal's hideout. So, like I mentioned earlier, or like, I think I briefly touched upon it, but these people are cannibals, so they eat people, so I'm gonna be killing them. I believe they have like 2 quests you can do for these people down here, but I don't really feel like doing that. I'm just going to kill them all. Okay, so there's the ranger up here. We gotta save him. I think all his other buddies got killed over here, and these are their bones. You see a totem. This is a tribal totem made from skulls and what the savages considered spiritual. Your opinion on this may differ from theirs. So can I look at it? The totem of jackals, collected from improvised materials. Among them are human remains. So let's see, can I use science on this? So I do know that one of these totems you can get an artifact from. An ancient artifact. I'm not sure which one though. Do I use repair on it? There we go. Here we go. Here's an ancient... Oh, it's an ancient relic, not an artifact. I'll go ahead and take that. You know what? I'll take everything. Might as well take that. So, the jackals... You see, Night Beast. So these guys are pretty easy to kill. They don't use they don't use guns. They just use spears and knives. But they are a tribal faction. Go ahead and take this dude out. So this dude has the storeroom keys. We can use those keys to open up these locked doors here, but I'm not going to take them because my lockpicking is very high. And speaking of my skills, let me go ahead and increase my repair to 100. And that's good enough. I'm gonna need my skill to be 100 later on for another quest. This is locked. Hold on, what's down here? Pot of waste. See jerky. I wonder if that jerky is made from humans. Let's take that. Got shotgun shells, grenade, and a knife, and I'm gonna leave those spears here. How am I failing this? Okay, maybe I gotta increase my skill to 85. Let's see if this works. Why am I failing this skill check? I'm pretty sure this locked door, as long as you have 80% lockpicking, you can open this. There we go. Just takes a while. Okay, you see a ranger in front of you. You see a prisoner? The jackals beat this poor guy up pretty bad. So this guy... leave me alone, you dirty savage. Shit, you're not one of the savages, are you? Did they catch you too? No, you idiot. I want to be here. Ugh, I thought I'd never see a normal person again. Well, you're in luck, buddy. Listen, I gotta get out of here. Help me. My fellow rangers will be in your debt if you do. Can you walk? Barely. The jackals slashed my legs to prevent me from running away. Can you patch up my wounds? If not, then find me a stim pack. One of the savages might have one. Okay, I'll try to find it. Can you fight? Only if you give me a weapon. The jackals took all my stuff, including my rifle. It could be anywhere and with anyone. I see. I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place? I couldn't see much. Be careful up above. There are plenty of traps around the hut. And how'd you end up here? My group was exploring the area. These cunning sons of bitches lured us into a trap. I'm the only one who survived. The jackals don't fight openly? That's not their style. Individually, they are cowardly. They only attack as a pack. My legs are burning. Damn these savages. Okay, wait here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this guy here for now. I believe you can get this guy as a companion, a temporary companion, if you need help killing all these jackals, but I don't really need help in killing all these jackals down here. So I'm gonna kill all the jackals first and then come back and rescue him. And why not? Let me use this. Let me use my shot glove, because I'll be able to one-shot these guys. So there are some kids down here. If you do kill them, you'll get the child killer perk or trait. But the kids do attack you, so there isn't really going to be much of a way for me to avoid killing them. And I'm poisoned. Splendid. So I guess their spears are poisoned. So I'm gonna hide over here. I'll let these kids come to me. So we do lose karma for doing that. But oh well, we'll make up that lost karma. Alright, let's go up here. And let's go over here and take out this dude. I believe this ladder leads to that building up above. And I believe this dude has, yep, he has a necklace on him. So I'm gonna take this necklace and I'm gonna read it. A neck ornament with several still effective bullets, tied together with old rope. The previous owner didn't grasp their true meaning. So we can break this down and get some ammunition from it. Okay, let's take all that. So I'm going to assume that jerky we picked up is human meat. Scorpion tail. I still don't know how to make antidotes in this mod, but I would imagine you have to use scorpion tails to make it. Let's take all that. And here they have a butchering table here. A large pile of bleached animal bones. At least you think all the bones are animal. And clearly there's a person here. So they are cutting up people. And I imagine they're eating them. Okay, we got a couple more people down here. And we got a murder. Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Got another guy down here. Okay, so here's the Jackal's leader. Her name is Mad Bitch. You can do a quest for her to, I guess to increase your reputation with this faction. I'm just going to kill her. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that. The loot down here isn't very good. But I will take the ammunition because it doesn't weigh anything. Okay, let's heal up a bit. Eat these larvae. And mysterious meat jerky. I'll go ahead and eat all of them. Oh yeah, I picked up this. A music box mechanism. Wind the lever to hear a long-forgotten melody. Okay. So I think we give that ancient relic to the kid in Casa Grande. One shot, one kill. There we go, and we leveled up. So now we are at level 14. We got some skill points. I'm going to save those. And I'll take the water. Okay, so what is this? You see a structure. A primitive ritualistic construction. Purpose shrouded in mystery. So this looks like a vault door with a 15 on it. So I'm gonna assume this is supposed to be like Vault 15's door. So I wonder if these jackals are descended from the residents of Vault 15. And if that's the case, then they might be related to the cons, I think. Let me use science on this. The structure of planks and skulls must represent something from the pre-war era. The number 15 is painted on a piece of skin. So yeah, they must be related to the cons. Not the great cons, but the cons. Alright, so I think we can leave now. We gotta go and rescue this dude. So he said he was hurt, so I'm gonna give him a stim pack. Great. This way I can live a little longer. Can you walk? I think so. At least I can get out. Great, let's get out of here. Let's go. So with that, that's going to be the last quest for Commander Healthford. All we gotta do is turn it in, and we can go from there. I wonder, can I just leave this guy here? Let me see. Okay, so yeah, I can just leave this guy here. No pursuit in sight. Looks like we lost them. Relax, we're safe. It won't be long. Besides, I would have to hobble on my sore legs to the nearest outpost and call for help. But I can manage. Then have a safe trip, Ranger. Hold on. Are you sure you don't need help? Yeah, and I know a couple of places around here where you can rest and regain strength. Well, you know better. Thank you for your help. I'll tell my guys at the base about what you did. If you ever find yourself there, ask for Jason. That's me. Now it's time for me to go. So that guy's name is Ranger Jason. I think he's going to be standing outside of the information center once I go to the Parker Dam. Let me go ahead and sell some stuff since I'm here in Garage City. Let's sell this. Let's sell the ammunition. Alright. I do need more money. I'm running low on caps. So hopefully this guy has some stuff. Some stuff for me. Where are you trading? I sell stuff, scavengers bring in, and the stuff I fix, but Mr. Kogan keeps so I can't trade. What is... Oh, okay, so we can ask him about what the ancient relics do. Just look at this junk. You'll never sell it. You should let me see the good stuff. No, the boss knows best. So I guess if we had a higher trade skill, we could have access to his expanded inventory. Ooh, what's this? Laser emitter. Old revolver. Ceramics. Got another rope. Electronic parts, scrap metal. So he got a few more things since we left. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. So apparently I'm not poisoned anymore, so that's good. Put this away. Okay. Hold on, let me save first. Let's get out of here and go into the Parker Dam. I'm not fighting this coyote. What the fuck? Come on. Alright, and there's Ranger Jason. So we meet again, thanks to you. I'm still standing, still holding the line. You look better since the Jackal incident. The journey was tough, but we're trained for that kind of hardship. Listen, we need people like you. Join the Rangers. My recommendation alone won't cut it, but still, I put in a good word with Commander Helford. You should talk to him. I'll consider it. So I think if we do all the quests for Commander Helford, I think then we can join the Rangers. I have no idea how this guy got here before me. He doesn't have a motorcycle. Maybe he has teleportation powers or something. What can I do for you about those tasks? A ranger from the Northern Patrol returned, though he's alone. Got word. Solid work, civilian. You've got what it takes. We could use more like you. Keep it up. Alright, you're welcome. What do you think of the Jackals? The Jackals are one of the most disgusting tribes in the wasteland. They become so feral that you can't even tell their kids apart from dogs. It breaks my heart to see a whole nation fall to such a state. Cannibalism is a ridiculous... Hold on. A ridiculous cult. Hostility to all outsiders, even neighboring clans. Can they sink any lower? Alright, is there anything else I can do for this guy? We have this other quest to help this lady. I'll do that later. Alright, so let's see. What else can we do around here? Okay, so the next quest I'm gonna do, I gotta go and find a guy named Rufus. I believe Rufus is going to be the overseer of the dam. Kind of like the head maintenance person or researcher here at the dam. So let me put this away before they get mad at me. So there's going to be 2 quests we can do for him. He's going to be back here. It's going to be the guy in the white lab coat. Old Man Rufus. You observe a bald, unshaven man around 50 years old. His dirty overalls indicating the nature of his work. Eh? Sorry. My hearing's not what it used to be. Spend as many years as I did around these roaring machines, and you'll end up hard of hearing too. I see. And who might you be? Don't recognize you. And I know everyone around here. Newbies ain't typically allowed near the plant, and the quartermaster handles the caravans, which means I'm here on business. Right, business it is. Just don't go sticking your nose where it don't belong. So what's your role here, old-timer? They call me Rufus. I'm the dam's overseer. I keep this place running smooth. Sounds challenging. This ancient relic has seen its fair share. That control unit, for instance, just refuses to cooperate, and we can't find a replacement. All the gadgets here are one of a kind. So that control unit's on the fritz. Think I could tinker with it? No way. Fixing it takes more than just skill. But you're one of them's always on the move, ain't ya? I don't know what that means. If you come across any electronic parts in your travels, bring them back here. Maybe we can get it running with those. I might be able to scrounge up the parts you need. Sure thing. While you play hero, I'll see if I can get some work done. No offense. Actually, I need more info on this. Okay, so I guess he wants us to go and repair this control unit. Power station equipment, power station equipment. It will take a lifetime to study all these dials. Wonder if I can use science on this. You failed to learn anything. Oh, here we go. Here's the controller. This equipment has failed due to over voltage. So I believe you need 100 repair to fix this. Let's go ahead and fix it. You have brought this ancient equipment back to life. So that's one quest down for Rufus. I managed to get the control unit working. Just remember, Rangers ain't always good with jokes, especially when it comes to this dam. But it's humming along fine now. Take a look. Well, let's check it out. By the Saints. What? It's actually working. Yeah, it wasn't that hard to fix. Rangers don't forget their pals. Here, take these microfusion cells for your help. If you ain't got use for them, trade them in some nearby town for something handy. Thanks. Shame I won't have you around when I retire. If you don't mind, could you keep an eye out on this old girl for a bit? I worry she needs some extra TLC. Wouldn't want her to break down again. Sure thing, I'll check back later. You keep the rest of this hunk of metal up and running. Okay. Let's get the second quest from him. Speak up, why are you muttering? So how's the plant running since I fixed it? Like a charm. Won't be needing any repairs for a good while now. It's a shame you won't be able to take over when I retire though. So you're running this damn solo then. Besides, sometimes I just listen to the hum of those hydraulic units. Their rusty whirring takes me back to the days long gone. So, you need a replacement. Exactly, friend. This place needs a fresh caretaker. Someone young, skilled with tech. Aren't to come by these days. Anyone you have in mind? Well, aside from you, caravanners mention a lad from Garage City. Supposedly gifted, but wasting away his days. I like to train him up, but the locals there ain't too fond of us Rangers, see? Can't just snatch him up. Gotta make him willing. Maybe if I could convince him. Well, that's the spirit. That's what sets the new blood apart. Deal. Looking forward to meeting him. Goodbye. So, the person he's talking about is Eugene in Garage City. He's the kid who has the dad who hates the Rangers. He lives in the Shacks section of Garage City. So we're going to go there and talk to him. Okay, here's his house. Alright, here's Eugene. So, this kid is a temporary companion. You can get him to join through this quest. I believe once this kid is in your party, he gives you a plus 20 to your either repair skill or science skill. I'm not sure which one. Let's find out. Hi. Hey kid. The Rangers are interested in your skills. I'm here to take you to the base. What? Really? Amazing. Yes, I dreamed about this ever since I first saw a Ranger, but... Dad won't let me go. He doesn't even want to hear about the Rangers, and I think I should be a scavenger, and he thinks I should be a scavenger like him. But I'm not interested in digging through scrap metal. Let's repair it. Exactly. Your talents will never flourish here, but the Rangers is where you should be. I can't just run away, and if I do, the locals will blame the Rangers and turn against them. They already treat them with contempt. Can you talk to my dad? Maybe he'll listen to you. Okay, I'll talk to him. So, I believe you're going to need at least 80 speech to pass all this guy's speech checks in order to convince him to let his son go to the Rangers. I'm here to take your son to the Rangers. Get out. Ranger bootlicker, you won't get shit here except a length of crowbar between your eyes. So this is what you're teaching him, using a crowbar for harm rather than for good. I said get out. He can do more with the Rangers. He can work on complex machinery rather than picking up dirty trash. I know what he needs. This city will die sooner or later, and Eugene will be left with nothing but rubbish. That might be true, but so what? How do I know these Rangers really want what's best for Eugene? I don't believe them. Trust Eugene, otherwise watch him languish in this landfill. Do you really want this? At least with the Rangers, he'll have some kind of future. Fine. You got a real silver tongue, mister. Take Eugene, and take him to a better place. But remember, if something happens to him, you'll answer for it with your head. You don't have to worry about anything. Eugene is in good hands. Well, we got his permission. Hi. The Rangers are still interested in you. That's great, but I can't leave until my dad agrees. Okay, so if your speech skill isn't high enough to convince his dad, you can poison his dad, and I think you can like sneak him away, but we don't need to do that. Your father has agreed. You're free to go. Really? I didn't even hope. I thought he would never allow it. So when do we leave? Right now. Let's go. Alright, and as long as Eugene is on your team, you receive a 20-point bonus to repairing broken equipment. So that's his special ability. What are we doing here? So let's see. Does he have any weapons? No. He has 30 hit points and his special skill is throwing. AC is... this guy sucks. Alright. Well, let's go and bring him to the Parker Dam. Ooh, what's this? Do you wish to encounter the Lost Sanctuary? Yes. So this is I believe this is a special encounter. Let's save. So he just said this doesn't look like the Ranger base. Sure doesn't. We got wolves here. And, oh, never seen this. Alright, let me take out my weapons. Let's go ahead and explore this place. Let me go and kill this dog first. Okay, there we go. Can I go into... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, apparently there's... I guess all these people here are hostile. Uh-oh. There's another person here. And a dog. So I gotta be careful that I don't get Eugene killed. Okay, this dude had nothing on him. Nothing good. Alright, what's upstairs? Oh, what the fuck? There's a vault dweller up there. Can we turn on the lights? Let's see. I guess not. You see the remains of Vault Dweller. He looks dead. You see a jumpsuit. Oh yeah, there's a person in Phoenix who I can sell this to. Okay, so I don't know how he died. Is there anything else up here? Just the jumpsuit, it seems like. Let's go and heal up a bit. Are these dogs hostile? Doesn't look like they're hostile to me. Huh. Woof. Okay. I guess some of the dogs are hostile and some of them aren't. Oh, here we go. We got a dude up here. Let's go and kill him. So there is a cave right above me. I wonder what's going to be inside there. Alright, this lady has a shotgun. Oh, a hunting rifle. Okay, so I'm probably going to need to sneak, but oh, hold on. She moves. Okay, there's nothing in here. I gotta sneak up behind her. Alright, so that didn't work. Well, luckily she only shot me once. And she has a stim pack, so that's good. I will use the stim pack. Alright, so let's see what's inside this cave. Let's save. What the f... A vault? Apparently this vault doesn't even have a number on it. Whoa. This is cool. I wonder if these people are going to be hostile towards me. So I think I can open up this vault, maybe. You press different buttons at random, but it doesn't produce any results. Oh, so that's why there were bandits outside. They couldn't get inside this vault. Alright, so maybe I can use my science skill to open it. There we go. Alright. Oh wait, hold up. Let me take off my armor. Maybe they might have special dialogue for me. You see, Frank. Please don't hurt us. We're peaceful people and don't want any trouble. Are you afraid of me? I haven't done anything wrong. So, you're not a raider? No, I'm Dick Butt. And who are you? I'm Frank. Since the overseer passed away, I've been in charge here, and honestly, it's been rough. Why is that? This old vault is falling apart. The life support system is failing, the generator is barely running, and we don't know how to fix it. Sounds like a real disaster. And to make it worse, there are raiders camped outside. They've tried breaking in a dozen times over the past few months, hoping to take the vault. The only thing stopping them is the main vault door. But with everything going wrong inside, we might have to go out soon just to avoid suffocating. I'm terrified of what they'll do to us. They already got Fred, and oh, that was the dead guy outside, the dead vault dweller. His name was Fred, and they're probably torturing him right now. How can I help you? You really help us? That would be incredible. We need to fix the generator and get the computer going so we can restart life support. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Let's help these guys. See a punching bag. Okay, so they got a little gym here. I've never seen a vault that was structured like this. Usually most vaults are kind of structured similar, but this is like this layout's totally different from what I'm used to. Usually the second floor will have the living area, and the first floor would be like the clinic. And the third floor would be like kind of their main operations area. Alright, so let's see what this computer says. A more thoughtful approach is required. Insufficient power to activate the vault's support. Okay. Oh, a letter from Vault Tech. Let's take that. Good day, or is it night already? What's happening outside? So they haven't been outside in a very long time. Let's see what this holotape says. A letter from Vault Tech. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Buren, congratulations on being accepted into the Vault community. Enclosed, you will find a complete set of rules and procedures related to preparing for a move to the Vault Tech facility. But we want to highlight a few key points. Vault Tech provides residents with furnished accommodations, clothing, and bedding. Your personal belongings must be inspected and approved by an authorized Vault Tech technician. Only then They can be delivered to your reserved vault quarters. In case of an emergency move to the vault facility, you will not be able to bring any personal items. All vault residents must participate in an orientation seminar. If you haven't attended during your application and review process, please contact your assigned Vault Tech representative. In the event of vault activation, both real and drill, Vault Tech will sound a siren, audible in the vicinity of the vault. Residents will also receive a holographic message at the phone number listed in their records. Upon receiving such a signal, immediately proceed to the vault and await entry authorization. We eagerly will await you becoming our dearest guest. Sincerely, Vault Tech, Public Relations Department, Phoenix, Arizona. This is an old holotape. So I see why they didn't really put a number on this vault. The developers probably didn't want to create any plot holes. Well, I mean, this is a mod though, so I mean, it's not an official game. All right, what's in here? Electronic parts. All right, so let's. Oh, hold on. Oh, apparently this vault only has one floor. That's very strange. Okay, the vault door is locked. Can I open it? Unlock the door. And here's the power generator. Can I repair it? You have successfully repaired the broken generator. So I imagine now I just got to go over to this computer over here and turn on the life support system. What's this? Floating iBot. This floating iBot is damaged. Can I repair it? Yes, I can. Ooh. So what else can I do with this? Huh. Can I use science on it? You failed to learn anything. Hold on. Let's bring my science up to 80. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Let's cancel that. Because I'm not sure if I need to save those points for something else later on. So it looks like there was something here. I'm not sure what was here. Maybe the overseer's chair or desk or something. Oh, it follows me. That's cool. Okay, so let's go over here. More thoughtful approach. You have successfully repaired the vault's life support system. Thanks for getting the life support system up and running. We're already feeling better. Anything else? We don't have much in the way of useful items. Here, take this water flask. The overseer swore by it, said it brought him luck during his desert travels. With it, he never ran out of water, even in the hottest, driest places. Are you kidding me? A measly flask for all this effort. Forget it. Take off your jumpsuit and make it worth my while. I guess we can just steal his jumpsuit. The jumpsuits aren't really worth that much, so I'll just take the flask. So we got a hip flask. This flask was a gift from the people of the vault. It will make it easier for you to travel through the arid, barren desert. But we already do have water. So I'm not too sure what this does. Maybe it makes it less likely that we encounter bad encounters. I'm not too sure. Okay, so I think we're done here. Okay. Well, let's go. So I wonder if this robot's going to be our companion from now on. How much HP does it have? 60. So it's more durable than this little boy here. Okay. Well, that was a nice little area. Wow, I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, it's not covered in trash. Hold up. Can I use this? No, I can't even use this. Alright, so let's go and bring this boy to... what's his face? Rufus. Speak up. Why are you muttering? This the kid you were after? Well, hello there, son. Got a feeling you'll fit it right in with the Rangers. First things first, though, you could use a good scrub. Ahem. And you've done the Rangers a fine service by bringing him here. Pay a visit to the quartermaster. I told him to set aside a nice reward for you. Excellent. Off to collect my reward then. Well, there we go. So that's all the quests we can do for Rufus. Thanks for everything. These Rangers are tough guys, and their dam is a real fortress. I'm so happy. It's good that you like it here. Have fun. So I need him to move out of the way. So I like how you can hear like radio messages in the background. It's a nice touch. Hold on, ain't we talked about some fool messing with the Ranger? Hold on, ain't we talking about some fool messing with Ranger Graves recently? Any idea who's behind it? Me? No sir. Too bad, Rangers are offering a rifle to anyone who finds and nails that bastard. Keep that in mind. Yeah, sure sir. Rufus mentioned a reward for me. Yeah, he authorized me to offer you something. Take your pick from the list. So let's get some stim packs. There we go. Okay, so that's that done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to the general. So I think our reputation is going to be high enough to where we can ask to join the Rangers of Arizona. So let's go and do that. I can go ahead and put on my armor. Okay. What's in this locker here? Ooh, we got some ammunition here. I will take that. What's this mysterious southern threat everyone's whispering about? Okay, and you see the Ranger General. You see a strong gray-haired old man who has seen life in all of its harsh realities. Wow, look at him. He kind of looks like a wizard. I've been informed that a certain peasant was insisting on meeting with me over an important matter. Usually, scouts and envoys handle external contracts or contacts, so I hope this is truly something important. So why are you here? Commander Helford agreed to protect Villa. He nods thoughtfully, lost in thought for a moment. Times are changing. Villa's folk used to shun outsiders and chase away the Rangers, but times are changing, and so are you. Whether you like it or not, I think it's time we put aside old grudges. You think we can form an alliance now? Maybe. I'll instruct Commander Helford to gather a detachment for your villa. Discuss the details with him. Remember, you need to be our voice among your people. Once your community is ready, we'll seal the alliance officially. Thanks, General. I hope this alliance isn't coming too late. Times are hard and we'll need all the help we can get. But until your community gets back on its feet and brings in a new harvest, things could still change. What do you mean? The slave trade has reached your quiet, isolated community, but the real threat behind it casts a shadow over all of southern Arizona. We're fighting even now to keep San Brahman safe from it. Damn, something needs to be done. Indeed. On that note, I need you to do something. Bring me a report from Roger Oscar in San Brahman. He's working with the locals there. Think of it as part of our deal. Well, what a coincidence. I just came from there. I'm all ears. What's the latest news from San Brahman? Ranger Oscar completed his mission in San Brahman, and the situation there has shifted considerably. I haven't gotten the full report yet, but I'm sure both of you have plenty to share. Of course. So, how did it all end in San Brahman? I'm waiting for the full report. So let's report it back to him. Excellent work. Together we've secured the tribe's freedom. Victory will remind everyone of the Ranger's worth. We've got a fresh supply of Brahmin meat to show for it. Undoubtedly, though, the missionaries in San Brahman acted under orders from Phoenix. It seems Lord Aaron's dreams of an empire are closer to reality than we thought. So how can we stop this Lord Aaron? I believe this dude is dead. It won't be easy, but there's a rebel group in Phoenix, also fighting against Aaron and his church. Try reaching out to them and offering our help. Rangers don't do well in heavily populated areas, that's why I'm asking you. Looks like I'll have to handle this before the threat reaches Villa. See you, General. Okay, so we already took care of that. We blew up the church. So I think we were supposed to go to San Brahman and Phoenix and come back here and talk to the general, but we did everything at once, so everything's looking a bit weird. Let me go ahead and ask to join the Rangers. Commendable zeal, but the title of Ranger must be earned. Many cadets spend years training and carry out missions to earn their badge. What merits or accomplishments do you bring to the table? I wiped out the Jackal tribe. Bold statement, but not enough for a ranger's rank. Thanks to me, the slave trade in Flagstaff is no more. And I also resolved conflict in San Brahmin in favor of the Rangers. This list is impressive. Let me check the report on your activities. Yes, our intel is tracking a few remarkable individuals. Don't worry, it's routine procedure. Alright. There are rumors of your ties with highwaymen. Sometimes it's best to steer clear of troublemakers. They're not troublemakers though, believe me, General. These are exceptional accomplishments. Only a few have earned their badge without years of hard training, but I'm willing to initiate you into the Rangers. So, can I get my Ranger badge? Are you ready to bear this burden? Then swear to uphold law and order and honor the Rangers. And to honor the Rangers. I swear to uphold law and order and to honor the Rangers. Excellent. Wear your badge with pride. Speak to the quartermaster for your initial gear. I'll prepare the paperwork for your enrollment. Thank you, General. So now we are an Arizona Ranger. You have officially been accepted into the ranks of the Rangers. Now it is your responsibility to create order in the wasteland. So with that, I think we get unique armor and we get some special dialogue options during some quest. So let me see. Let me go and save here. I'm gonna go ahead and go through all these other dialogue options. I need to talk to you about Phoenix. You have my attention. What news do you have? So I blew up the Cathedral of Fire. So that's my report. Besides, in relief. Excellent work. At least that's one less enemy to worry about. Taking such drastic measures was the right call. Who knows what secrets were locked away in that temple, or that the havoc they might have unleashed on our fragile world. But a tougher challenge lies ahead. While you rest, I need to gather the field commanders. Meet me in the briefing room. You need to be there too. I'll be there, General. Okay, so he wants to have a meeting. He told me to take a rest, but he goes into the conference room immediately. I don't know what's up with that. You see, Ranger General. Is everyone here? Let's get started then. As you know, our new ally, Dick Butt from Villa, liberated the wasteland from the tyrant Aaron. Reports are streaming in across the wasteland about the collapse of his cult. Soon, this fight will be just a memory. But this isn't the end. As we suspected, Aaron was just a pawn in a much bigger gang. The tinsmiths supplied him with weapons and gear in exchange for cheap uranium. The real twist: a shadowy third party brokered the deal. Without them, Aaron and the tinsmiths would have never joined forces, and Aaron wouldn't have grabbed power. We know almost nothing about this group except they're operating out of the old port of Puerto Penasco and have an expressive military footprint there. We do know this: raw uranium from Flagstaff flows to those tinsmiths, who turn it into batteries, and most of those end up at the Puerto base. In other words, this organization aims to dominate southern Arizona for resources. Using cheap labor, they install their puppets in settlements like in Casa Grande. They incite revolutions, as seen in San Brahmin. They seize resources and employ slaves for the task, and we don't even know who they are. Dick Butt, now you realize your villa is at risk. If this army continues to subjugate southern Arizona, Villa, like other small settlements, will lose its freedom. The best chance to stop them is to unite with the Rangers and fight back together. So what do you want me to do now? Head to Puerto Penasco and identify the enemy's weak points. Our scouts haven't been able to gather any valuable intel. The base is too remote and too fortified. How am I supposed to do that? You're a peasant. You'll arouse less suspicion. Plus, you have a strong motive. The enslavement of Villa. Good luck. I think it's a suicide mission. I'm washing my hands of this, General. Okay, well, I guess we can't refuse. Permission to leave, General. Alright, so with that, we got... I believe this is the next portion of the main quest. So we got to go to Puerto Penasco. Conduct reconnaissance in Puerto Penasco. So we gotta go there and we gotta blow up the Brotherhood of Steel's destroyer. I believe once we do that, we complete the game. And we live happily ever after. Okay, so we'll be doing that later. There's still some more things I gotta do here in at the Parker Dam. Okay, let's talk about the Jackals. So we can give this guy information about the Jackals' main base. And I think we get some experience for doing that. Also, I think you can tell him about the location of the Jackals' base, and the Rangers will go and wipe out the Jackals for you. Alright, so let's see. I want to talk about our new enemy. What do you know about the Proto base? Okay, not much. The old ship appeared in the port several years ago. No one's allowed inside. The perimeter is heavily guarded. It's tough for scouts to reach it through the desert, and besides, we've focused our forces elsewhere. You'll need to find out the details yourself. How could such a secretive organization take over so many settlements? Through shrewd policies and advanced technology, the organization in Puerto doesn't engage directly in Arizona's internal conflicts, but they are adept at provoking them. When the dust settles, their chosen leaders, puppets like Aaron, end up in charge of the settlements. Why not just assault this fort with a squad of Rangers? Our enemy is strong and well organized. We stand no chance in an open battle. In situations like this, we say, if you want to defeat a mighty beast, cripple its legs and finish it off from a distance. Okay, got it. Okay, so the reason I was holding off on doing that woman's quest, the lady outside the dam, is because I want to talk to the general first and get his opinion on her. Yes, I was informed. I have endless sympathies for such people, but nothing can be done now. Families of criminals have always been branded, even in the old world. There must be a way to handle this. My intervention won't change anything. This woman will always hate the Rangers, no matter how much good we do for her. In neighboring settlements, the locals won't give her any peace if they learn of her husband's dark past. Go on. I'm afraid the only way out for this family is to leave Sonora and head east to California, where they can start anew. I think it means west. I'll try to get this idea across to her. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and complete that quest for that lady. And once we're done with that, I think we just have one more quest here at the Parker Dam. I think. Oh yeah, we gotta get our equipment from the quartermaster. So what brings you here? Looks like I need to register with you. I'm a new recruit. Heard about your initiation, Ranger. Impressive how quickly you earned it. Alright, if you need anything, just speak up. I'll set you up with a bunk, but be careful with your gear. Here's your leather armor and a canteen for your travels. Now, what weapon do you prefer? Doesn't really matter. Sign here. Keep in mind, this is all you get. Thanks, I'll take good care of this gear. So, we got new armor. We got the Ranger Duster. So let's take a look at this. How does it compare to our previous armor? Actually, you know what? Let's read the description first. A type of armor expertly crafted from Brahmin leather for the Rangers. Only Sand Brahmin masters know the secrets of its production. And it weighs 8 pounds. So this is lighter than our armor right now. Okay, so our armor class... Okay, so our armor class is now 27. And it looks like everything goes up. Okay, so it's better than our previous armor, so I'm going to keep it on. Okay, so what else? So he said he gave us a canteen. Oh. Well then, alright, well, since we're in the Rangers now, we can go and do some training with Agatha up here. So let's go and talk to her. What's up, Ranger? Can I get some training? Not only can you, but you must. Though I've been informed about your special status, we'll have to conduct an expedited basic training course. I'm ready for the course. Alright, let's start with the basics of survival. Every Ranger needs them. Got it. Next up, weapon skills. We'll cover a bit of everything, but every Ranger's got their preferences. What'll it be? So we can choose, like I said, between small guns, big guns, throwing, unarmed, melee weapons. Obviously, I'm going to go with unarmed. Alright, Ranger, move it to the drill yard. Let's see what you've got. Let's do it. You have increased your unarmed skill by 10 points. So now our unarmed skill is at 156%. It actually went up. Yeah, it went up 10 points. So that's good. I believe she only trains you once. What's up, Ranger? Yeah, so she only trains you once, so can I loot these cabinets? Let me check. Yes, I can. Look at that. I'm gonna take a rope. Those are pretty useful. Let's see what else we got here. Throwing knives, I don't want them. Ooh, more leather armor. I can sell that. Got grenades. Damn, okay. There's a lot of stuff here. I can't carry all that. This is the toilet. What's over here? Flare gun and ammunition. And apparently there's a sink here. You can get some water. So it kind of pays off a little bit to join the Rangers. I'm gonna put this stuff into my motorcycle. Okay, I'll come back and talk to this lady in a little bit. I gotta loot first. Okay. Now I gotta go back up there and get that gun. Oh yeah, I think this guy gives us something for joining the Rangers. Hey, it's a new start in person. Yeah, it wasn't easy to get the badge, but how did you know? Word travels fast around the base. I'm happy for you. Not many folks rise through the ranks that quickly. Actually, none do. In honor of the occasion, let me hook you up with something from my personal stash. Well done. Okay, a badge isn't much to celebrate, but I'll take the fruits. Okay, I think I'll head out. Okay, so he gave me Nuka-Cola and some fruit. I believe this guy gives you can do a quest for this guy to kill a legendary rad scorpion. All you get is some karma and a pistol. Hold up. I gotta organize this. Okay. You know what? I'll hold on to this food. Okay. So let's go and talk to this lady. You again. If you're not here to help, then please just get out of my sight. You can't stay here. The Rangers won't take you under their protection, and your reputation will make it hard to settle in neighboring settlements. I know, but where do we go now? The desert stretches in every direction. Another journey like that would finish us. However, we could try making our way to California. It's our only chance, but the Rangers have blocked the only way crossing of the river. There's talk of a crossing downstream, but it's far from safe. Exactly. I don't even have a pistol to fend off coyotes and pig rats. I can't make it to the ferry with my baby without help. I'll accompany you. Get ready to leave. Okay, so we just gotta go and kill some coyotes for her. Okay, so I believe there's gonna be like 6 coyotes here. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. We got 7 coyotes on this map. I believe the lady and the boy will help you into combat. Damn. That's one tough dog. I don't really feel like wasting my ammunition on killing these coyotes. Alright, so might as well drink some of this. We're at 81 HP as far as our max HP is concerned. Oh. What is this? Mut fruit. Coyote dead. It's dead. Let's pick this up. Where's the other one? There it is. Got another mut fruit here. God damn. How is this thing not dead yet? It seems like that training, that unarmed combat training's not really paying off. It was a scam. Let's go and eat some of these. There we go. Oh, what's this here? See a trash pile. Need to dig through this. Okay, there's really not much useful in there. Okay, so looks like this is the ferry, cable ferry. And there's a shack here. Let's go and talk to this dude. What brings you out here to these parts? Maybe I'm looking for you. Well, I'm Joe. Been living here, guarding the ferry. Want to head to the other side. Easy peasy, but not for free. I'm sure you get that. I'll mull it over. So these folks need to get to the other side. Then they gotta pay. Dirt cheap. And if they ain't paying, they ain't cracking the winch. Handle stays with me. So because we're a part of the Rangers, we can ask on behalf of the Rangers, and we can get the winch from him for free. Damn it, another day down the drain. Here, take the handle. But they turn it themselves. Thanks, you're a real saint. So yep, that guy's in charge of the whole ferry over here. Seems like he lives here. Okay, this mechanism is operated using a winch, but someone pulled the handle out of it. Well, luckily we have the handle. So I also did some reading, and apparently you can, if you have 100 repair skill, you can just repair this. And use the ferry that way. In fact, let me try using that. Let me try using repair. Oh. Okay, so you can use the winch and repair. The mechanism is back in action. You can start the ferry. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's talk when we reach the ferry. Right now, our voices might attract coyotes. Oh, what's your name, ma'am? I'm Cecilia, and this is my son. Doesn't look much like you. He's adopted. I found him among the ruins and couldn't leave him behind. That's commendable. So apparently her husband was a criminal. Was your husband really a criminal? I didn't ask where he got his supplies, but it was clear he was robbing travelers and farmers to provide for us. We had to survive somehow. It was worse in Phoenix. He was forced into much dirtier work there. Did you escape Phoenix? Yes, big city. Too many people. Too few resources. In the wasteland, you're honest with fate, but in the city, you're always at someone's mercy. In our villa, every peasant follows the community's whims too, but it's different. So, do you hate the Rangers now? Absolutely. They aim to prevent stories like yours, but it still happens. It's their fault. Not fart. Can't undo it now. My village wouldn't condone that either. Alright, so the ferry's ready to depart. Get on, I'll take you across. I'm deeply grateful. Not everyone would help us, especially in Ranger territory. But what about you? Will you come with us to California? Why would we go with her? I can't. I have commitments to my family and home. Understood. It's rare to find people as loyal to their communities as you. Good luck to you. Thanks for everything. Go on. I have nothing to offer in return, but if you find yourself in Phoenix, tell the bartender at the casino about me. Maybe he'll give you a discount. Now goodbye. Send family to the other side. And there they go. Off to California. Okay. So there is one more quest I want to do here in the Parker Dam. I'm going to skip to the morning because I like to do the quest in the morning because it's easier to see. There's gonna be a guy over here we can talk to. We gotta find his missing friends. Hi. I'm new around here. Just getting to know everyone. Oh, that's great. I'm new here too. Haven't had much luck meeting folks. Did something happen? I came with 2 friends, but they disappeared, and the locals don't want anything to do with me. Now I'm just sitting by the fire, fishing and thinking about the future. That's a sad story, a real bummer. What do you want? What about the Rangers? Can't they find your group? I talked to Garth. He's kind of like the sheriff here, but it doesn't seem like he's doing anything. And what can he do? I've already asked the locals. No one knows anything. I'll look for your people, and if I find anything, I'll let you know. Thank you. Tell me everything you find out. Goodbye. So, the guy named Garth is going to be in here. So, the dude said that Garth is kind of like the sheriff, which means he's probably not a sheriff. William Garth. I don't recall meeting you before. Welcome to the Aqueduct. What brings you here? I have business here. Whatever you say, just make sure your business doesn't become my problem. I don't take kindly to newcomers trying to set new rules. And who might you be? I am William Garth, former field commander, now retired. I stepped back from the action after many years of service. The years take their toll. Some mistake me for a local sheriff, but that's not the case. HQ occasionally compensates me for overseeing the aqueduct. Since you have plenty of free time, care to answer a few questions? Go ahead. There are rumors swirling about people disappearing. Who's spreading these rumors? That refugee by the campfire. Occasionally, strangers pass through here, like you, but they don't stick around. That's fine. Then they move on. Sometimes the rangers stumble upon their remains in the forest, where wolves and coyotes roam aplenty. You're like the sheriff around here. Aren't you concerned about finding those missing people? My responsibility is Aqueduct, not what lies beyond its borders. Besides, the missing folks were just transient strangers, not locals. If you're keen on finding them, do it yourself. Well, he doesn't give a hoot. All right, so let's see. All right, so I got my rope. So we got to go down into the, I guess it's going to be the sewers. The aqueduct sewers or something. And I think we'll be able to find the missing people down there. So let's go and make our way. We haven't been here before. So this is my first time seeing this. Uh-oh. This was a former pumping station. The locals took everything that could be used in everyday life. So they stripped this place clean. Got a water pump here. And another one here. Looks like we can go down this manhole. For some reason, this manhole does not have a ladder. It will not be possible to go down without a rope. Luckily, we have a rope with us. Great. All right. So it looks like we got a bunch of pig rats down here. And we got skeletons. Maybe those are going to be the missing people? Let's find out. Okay, who are these people? I see a large pile of bleached animal bones. At least you think they're all animal bones. What do we have here? Oh, okay. We got a shotgun and some ammunition. What's over here? Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of bones down here. Bones. What about here? A spear. Let me go ahead and eat this. Cave wall. You see a cave wall? Not a big surprise. This place stands out with its terrible stench. Apparently we uncovered something around here. Oh. It wasn't animals that killed them. You stumble upon bodies ravaged by scavengers. It seems someone tried to use this gruesome method to cover their tracks. It looks as if this person died very painfully. Obviously, we gotta loot them. Can we use science on them? Maybe doctor? I mean, they're already dead, but... fail to learn anything. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we just got to, we just had to see that stuff. Now, I'm not too sure who I'm supposed to go back to report that to. Maybe Garth. So let's go and talk to Garth about the dead bodies in the sewer. Oh, what the fuck? Who's this? Hold it! Oh, this is Garth's guard. What are you doing here? There's a pile of bodies below. Know anything about that? Yeah, must be those idiots who were told to stay out of the aqueduct. Didn't listen, just like you. They were killed, not by a beast, but by a man. Aren't you sharp? So what's your next move, genius? I ended up here by accident. How about I just leave and we forget all about this? Okay, so... So I'm not sure which dialogue I'm supposed to go with. I know the right option, the moral option, would be to report this to the Rangers HQ. Let's go with the middle option. I ended up here by accident. How about we just forget about all this? You're really that naive? Garth ordered me to kill you if you sniffed anything out. Sorry, nothing personal. You seriously think you can take me with just a spear, not leaving me any choice? Okay, negotiate. Apparently we were supposed to negotiate with this guy. Okay. Well, I'll just kill him. I mean, he attacked me first. I'll take his food. Hopefully Garth doesn't get too mad at me. So where is he? There he is. Go ahead. There are corpses at the aqueduct. You're involved with their deaths, aren't you? Damn it, I told Keel to stop you. Where's that idiot? I have to say it, but it seems he's incapable of following your orders anymore. You're new to the Rangers, so let me lay it out for you. The aqueduct's a quiet little place. Fishermen, gatherers, and not much else. Too many outsiders could throw everything off balance. We get all kinds passing through. Cultists, raiders, thieves. I'm just doing my job. Keeping Aqueduct safe from whatever the wasteland sends our way. Okay, so I believe we got to... Because he's a ranger and we're a ranger, we have to be on his side, I believe. So trust me, I'm on your side. If your subordinate failed, I can help. Alright, let's go with that one. Then prove your loyalty to the Rangers. Eliminate the last refugees. I don't care how, a bullet or a clever trick. Right now, he's a threat to me and the others here. Okay, I'll do it. Let's see if you're really up for it then. So he wants me to go and kill this guy by the campfire. So I gotta sneak attack him. Because I don't want people to see me murder someone in broad daylight. Okay, so I failed with that one. Oh, hold on. Did my game crash? Yep, my game crashed. I guess I'm not sure. Oh, there, yep, my game crashed. Well, luckily I did save. There we go. We are back in action. There we go, he is dead. You lost 5 karma points. And no one saw me. And that guy didn't have anything. Alright, so looks like we're done with this quest. What do you want to know? I've dealt with the refugee. Nice work. You're more effective than that spineless keel. I foresee a fruitful partnership between us. Here, take some ammo. Let's keep this between us, shall we? No problem, Garth. Mum's the word. Alright, so let's see if that, I think, yeah. So the only quest we gotta do here for the Parker Dam would be to conduct the reconnaissance in Puerto Penasco. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I gotta do here. I think that's pretty much, oh wait, I gotta go and talk to Commander Helford about the Alliance. So let me do that real quick. Looks like you handled her well. Good work. Here, take some ammo. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn in that quest. So he's talking about that lady we took to the ferry. Okay. What can I do for you? The General's sending help to Villa. Frankly, not thrilled with this deal. You lot at Villa always saw us as raiders, and now you come running when things get tough. But a promise is a promise. Villa's under our wing. Hope this leads to something useful. I hear you, Commander. Let's hope for the best. Okay, so maybe I gotta go back to Villa? Maybe I get some experience points for doing that. Let me check my quest. Okay, maybe I gotta go and turn in that quest. Alright, so let me save. And let's make our way to Villa. We're pretty much done here at the Parker Dam, so let's Let's see what the elder wants to say to us. Okay, what's up, old man Hidalgo? Have you spoken to the general of the Rangers yet? What was his response? I haven't managed to... What? I have met him. Okay, maybe I gotta go to Puerto Penasco and do that reconnaissance quest first before I can come back here. Okay, well, let's go back to here. So where I'm gonna go now, since we're done with all the quests, or most of the quest at the Parker Dam, I'm gonna go to Tucson to resupply and buy some more batteries for my motorcycle. And then I'm gonna go to Puerto Penasco from there. Do you wish to encounter a pissed off Mr. Handy? Might as well. Okay, and I broke its lenses. Now it's running away. There we go. And I think I can get some more ammunition from it. Yep. So that's good. And is there anything else here? Wait, what is that? Nuka-Cola. I'll take the Nuka-Cola. I wonder what Mr. Handy was doing with Nuka-Cola. You wish to encounter dehydration. I don't think we've ever seen this. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. You stayed hydrated thanks to the supplies in your trusty flask. Oh, okay, so I think what happened is whenever you encounter that encounter, if you don't have any water in your inventory, you either die or you take damage. But because I had water, nothing really happened. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, you know what? Let me go back to Casa Grande. I think I have something to give to someone there. Let's see. I gotta go to... Is it the water pump? No, it's the mansion. I think I can give this kid something, I think. And also, I think I missed the ancient relic here. Uh-oh. Oh, he doesn't like me. Okay, so I guess he won't talk to me if I'm a oh wait. I think he won't talk to me because I'm a child killer. Okay, well, I remember reading that if you gave this kid a certain type of ancient relic, he'll show you a different part of town. But I probably can't go there because he hates me now. I think, didn't this guy have like... This guy had an ancient relic here. I guess not. There was something in his office I could... I guess not. I guess I'm misremembering stuff. I thought he had an ancient relic in his office or something. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna sell some stuff here. Damn, that dude is still crucified up there. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I'm gonna sell this, this. And I think this is going to be 10 pounds. Alright, that's all I can carry for now. So the quartermaster up here, he sells batteries for your motorcycle. At least he's supposed to. Oh, yep, there we go. 2 batteries. Let's sell that. There we go. Alright, and we can sell more stuff to him. So I believe his inventory restocks every couple of days. Might as well use those now. Okay. I'll hold on to that. I can sell the Vault jumpsuit to the Lady in Phoenix. Hmm. How much does this sell for? Okay, I'll put back the grenades. Okay, that's a good trade. So now we got 5,000 caps on us. Alright, is there anything else I gotta do here? Oh yeah, I never looted that place back here. Let's see what's back there in this little room. Oh, the lock is beyond your ability to pick. Let's fix that. Let's try now. You unlock the door. Oh, you discovered that the door is rigged with a dangerous trap. Let's use the trap. I cannot God damn. I want to save. Maybe I can tank the trap. And I'm crippled. Okay, so I guess I guess I can tank it. Hold on. What is broken? Eye damage. This means your character has been seriously hit in one or both of your eyes. This affects your perception. And I'm irradiated. You know what? I'm just going to spend some skill points on my trap skill. Let's bring that up to 45. Let's see if that helps. I cannot disarm it. Okay, what? Alright, well, let's go and see what's inside this little area first before I reload it. So we got a pneumatic spear. Ooh, 40mm grenade launcher. 40mm grenade. A stealth boy. Oh, this is good loot. I can sell all this stuff. Yeah, okay, alright, let me reload. I guess I gotta spend, I gotta bring this up to 50%, I guess. I'm not sure what the requirement to, disarm this trap is. Damn. Okay, well, I don't really need the stuff in there right now. I already have what I need from the merchant. So let's get out of here. Or quartermaster, rather. Let's put this stuff back. Actually, I'll take 4 of these with me. All right, now we are ready to go to Puerto Penasco. Oh, what's this place? Unknown. You come across a small town encircled by green plantations. There is much life in this desert oasis. And there's a man tied to a post. And the welcome billboard. Huh. This place kind of looks like Shady Sands a little bit with the walls outside the surrounding the perimeter of the town. So what does this say? Attention traveler, alcohol, drugs, and open carrying of weapons are prohibited here. Theft of crops is punishable by death. There is a curfew at night. Well, this doesn't seem like a very welcoming village. Alright, so with that, I'm going to call it there for this stream. I've been streaming for about 3 hours. Actually, a little over 3 hours. Okay, so I will be back to... I'm not sure when I'm going to be back to play more Fallout Sonora. I'll try to stream tomorrow. If I can't, then I'll just stream on Tuesday then. But until then, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and bye-bye.